right, he knows. Teach me.
Good. Keep her nose down a little bit more.
Ryan!
Not that much.
It turned.
Ooh.
I got it. I got it. I got it. I'm flying. I'm flying. I'm flying. I'm
You're
looking
good.
at wing oscillation. Bullshit.
So you need to get yourself a carbon rod.
He's got one.
You just lost your windshield.
Did I lose my canopy?
Your canopy, yeah. No, you lost your prop.
Oh shit! I have no prop! Alright, I'm just gonna circle here and burn up some speed.
I'll catch it if you bring it at me.
Yeah?
Yeah. Or you can just stick it in the ground.
I'm trying to really hard to not stick it in the ground. Hi there guys, I'm Boden. Welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It's 12:26 hours on July 10th, 2014. Happy birthday to my kid brother John. It's July 10th. So, this is a for serious paint sprayer, and I've had to teach this lesson to so many of the staff. I figured I'd take a minute and teach it to the wonderful people of YouTube as well, because this is a handy thing that you should know. If you're going to be doing for serious paint spraying, here's almost all of them work like this. Okay, there's some variations, and they come with a card that'll teach you stuff with pictures. This is the paint sprayer equivalent to the inside of a box of condoms where you open it up and it's got the pictograms, and it's the same kind of thing. So here's what you really need to know. You're going to have some fundamental parts. You're going to have the input tube. You're going to have the output tube. Now these may look different depending on your model, but they're going to do the same thing, and they're not hard to figure out. You're going to have the input tube, which is the big proboscis on the front. Usually clipped to the side of that with some manner of widget is a little tube. That's the output tube. On this particular model it looks like that. Okay? You're going to have the paint spray tube that goes down to the gun. Okay, so those are the three pipes, one in, two out. You'll have a switch that'll let you choose between the output tube or the spray gun. To start out with, put this in there, put that in. You want to disconnect it and have a separate bucket, because it's going to be filled with water and everything from being cleaned, or it's going to be totally empty. But it's probably not going to have paint in it, and if it does, you should beat somebody. So you set this down to prime, or clean, or whatever it's labeled. You'll have a knob that is the faster, slower volume knob. Set that down low, and you're going to have an on and off switch. Now this model also has like a smart control thing, but we don't care about that. It's just a meter dingus. So you've got a switch, you got a knob, and you got a flippy thing. You got an in pipe, an out pipe, and a spray it on the wall pipe. That's everything you need. Set this to out, turn your knob all the way down, flip the switch on. Then you bring this knob up easy like, and you'll hear the pump start to do its thing, and you'll see some bubbling happening. And you're moving stuff. Okay, we're not getting any more bubbles. So I'm going to flip this to paint, and now it's pushing stuff. Now it's pushing stuff down the thing, and I'm going to turn that off for a moment. Now, at this point, this line is pressurized, and if you squeeze the gun, it gets exciting. Don't do that. So if you flip this down, listen. Hear that? What happened is I just bled off all the pressure from here down into this bucket. And at this point, I'm going to take off my other thing. There's a big-ass pipe wrench out there, and some paper towels. We're going to need both. If you see the paper towels, just throw them my way. Thank you. Find the big, you can do that, find the big red pipe wrench. Now this is a water paint combination here at the moment. So what I've done is I've started priming the pump by sucking paint up into it. Big mistake. Yes. Now, this is the tool that you should never, ever, absolutely do not ever use on the thing. You'll see these are big rounded things. They're designed for hand tightening. And if you can't hand tighten it, then that means that either A, you are a pussy, or B, you're doing it wrong. I'll let you guys decide which one I'm going with, but I'm going to go with a little bit of option C. It's a fucking rental, and when we got the thing, it leaked like hell because I'm pretty sure it's missing an O-ring somewhere. If I had Batman here, this would be done properly, but I don't have Batman here, so I'm just going to lean on it a little bit. No, because if I needed to do that hard enough where I'd have to have somebody holding it, then I'm going to break something. I'm doing it way too hard. That is really not something you should ever do. It should go on really nice and as tight as you can do it with your hand, but if you need a wrench, you're probably doing it wrong. But this thing, we tightened it by hand. I had Max do it by hand, and he's a rugged, I mean, the beard alone, he's raw, surging manliness. Max is a guy with the pubes on his face. It's not a beard, it's more like, he looks like something out of a Dr. Seuss book, really. Doesn't he? Tell me I'm wrong. He looks like a Seuss character.
You just described all of the IT interns with that one sentence.
Yeah, but there's only one who's got pubes on his face.
They all look like Seuss characters.
They do. They do. Oh my.
So it's
okay.
not helpful. I still don't know
Animator.
who Max is.
We need to do a Dr. Seuss style animation of the IT department. This is just internet gold. So, all right, so we've got pressure. The damn thing's still probably going to leak. There's a pair of safety glasses right there by that blue jug. See it?
Ramon is also dressed appropriately for today.
Yep.
Ramon is
I
the
was here about
man
half an
who
hour
understands.
ago. Like,
Okay,
nice.
so now that we're going to bring everything up
Do
for...
you want me to shut this so if there's a
It's
spray?
probably a good idea, though I'm standing in front of it and at the moment wearing what is a clean shirt, so if it does spray paint, it's going to go either in my mouth or on my nice shirt. I've reduced my chances of actually getting sprayed with paint because I took off my watch. If you're wearing your watch, it's definitely getting covered. Just accept that as fact.
Mine's already got blue paint.
All right, so we're going down to prime, bringing our pump up, and I'm turning this on. It's kind of weird that if you put it on pressure, it goes, oh, I'm painting now! Yay! So we're leaking already.
But when operating properly,
Operating properly, there should not be any paint running out of here.
But it should chug and then stop, right?
Yes, the way it works is it's an on-demand system. This is low volume, high pressure. So you don't actually, that came on because I twiddled this up. You don't actually move that much paint at any given moment. It's a very, very tiny hose. But the pressure in here is just massive. And what's happening is it pushes the paint out through a little see, you were thinking hard about that, weren't you? You're just, just get him in the leg. It pushes it out through a little tiny hole here. The technical term is orifice. And an important thing to remember is when you tell, hi, I'm up here. Hi. When you tell one of your staff to please clean the paint gun, and they say, I cleaned the paint gun, part of the paint gun is to clean the fucking paint gun, which is this. This is the paint gun, which is covered in paint. And there's gunge in my orifice. And nobody likes it when they're orifice, because see, you've got, when you have the actual experience, when you have the experience in your orifice, you spend all day shooting white goop out of your orifice, and then you leave it overnight without washing off your orifices, it gets all dry and crusty, and now I got dried, white, crusty in my orifice, and that's just a bad day. Nobody wants to start their day out like that.
It's like a horrible personal problem.
It is.
Especially if you have to pee.
Yeah.
So I'm going to clean out my orifice.
Oh.
That's right. These are the things you're not supposed to show on YouTube. You're not supposed to show. And this is how I clean out all of my orifices, is my Swiss Army knife, because I'm a legit geek. The cool thing is, I'll just be happy I don't have a latex allergy. You got latex in my orifice. You got dried latex in my orifice, Rose. That's just sad. Batman would kick your ass for this.
Yeah.
He's going to watch the blogs when he gets back and flip out.
Well, there's already paint all over the tiles.
Rose,
Yes.
in the future, the
Clean that out.
standard rule for is the paint gun clean or not is, does it look like it did when we bought it? If the paint gun does not look like it did when it came from the factory, it's not clean enough yet. There is reasonable wear and tear, and that's fine, but as a rule, the paint gun should be, and really can be, as clean as it was the day it left the factory. And because I hold that standard as how we clean the paint gun, and that's what I've taught to people, when we go and rent things from the rental place, they love us. And we can have anything we want. We get nice rates in that from the rental place because I take really good care of tools. Okay, so if you're not sure if your orifice is clean or not, there's the outside. You'll see there's a little, this has like a flat side and a pointy arrow side. This is the side that was out all night. So that's the first side. You want to make sure there's no dried chunks in it. So you just point and, okay, and that's going good. So then we take a look at what our shape's like. Oh, we're still spraying water because I have the only gun I have. So we go to the waste bucket. Over here is our waste bucket. Okay. If you flip this around, now here's a useful little pro tip. The best way to do this is just go outside and spray the damn thing. But if you have to do it inside with a bucket, don't point it in the middle of the bucket down. You're going to just, and there's a lot of misting. If you point it along the side of a bucket and you're aiming like this, it hits the side and absorbs the energy and it doesn't mist as much. Watch. See? And you do this until you see the difference go from water to paint. Water just runs down because it's water. Paint will form little, it's a lot thicker and you'll see like rivulets.
I bet this is easier if you don't have white paint or white butter.
There you go, you can see it. See, that's paint. Totally different right away. That's paint. Okay, and yes, you waste a little tiny bit of paint, but we're painting a ceiling, which means we're putting about 5% of the paint on what we're trying to paint, and all the rest is, well, pretty much guaranteed to go into Ramon's hair. So, at this point, we check our line. We're going to bring our pressure up to about there, and check our line. Okay, I don't have any dead bands. You saw the lesson in yesterday's blog about dead bands. These are what dead bands look like. If it's painting right, it looks like that. Nice, consistent, beautiful, happy, and the world is love and sunshine place. Let's please get the ladder over here, and we're going to suit up to paint. We painted yesterday, and there was a lot of writing on the wall and stuff. All of the Sharpie marker writing is completely vanished, except the red. Red will bleed right through light. You have to paint over it with like a dozen coats to hide it. So this is, you know, significantly better than yesterday. Today our focus is almost entirely on this surface. Only hit the metal in spaces where it's anything but white, but we don't really need to paint any more in the metal. So most of today is going to be this. Check it for anything that needs an extra shot over here. Now, when you paint, Ramon, please, ladder next position. When you paint,
Does that beam need a double one right there?
yeah, but I'll get it on this side.
Okay.
What you see from this side is different from what I see from that side.
Ah.
When you paint, a lot of people want to do this. They hold the trigger down all the time. They go like, and it looks like ass. what you do is, if you're painting from here to here, then you're gonna start your actual swing out here to here. So it'll look like this. You start here and you go, okay, and you turn it off and you keep going. Your finger is constantly on the trigger. For your coverage, you want to do a 50% overlap. So you're going to paint one line like that, and then your next line like that. You're going to be 50% down. Because then when you paint the next one, now this area has 100%. Okay, and you just do it like that. And it's a groove. It's like being a human printer, man. It takes a while to get the groove of it, but once you're there, it's all right.
You don't want to use that rolling scaffolding?
It doesn't go high enough.
You could stand on it.
I need to be with my eyes at that level to be, well, actually for a lot of this I need to be up about this high.
All right.
I'm short.
Yes.
I've just accepted this fact. I make up for it with length in other areas.
The step on which you were sitting, I think is equal height to it on its highest point.
Is it tipping? Because I love working on the big scaffolding. I haven't used the little shitty scaffolding.
I think you'll be...
Is there anything in particular I should be looking for vehicle for that?
She'll be the woman holding the human head.
I assumed it would just be in the back of her car.
No, she'll actually be standing out holding it. Be there at 1 o'clock sharp though.
Yeah, I'm going.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yes.
Do that ladder thing, baby. As a rule, you want to have the hose in such a way where you have it, I tend to do it like this, around your arm, because this will hold, the only weight of the hose you want on this arm is this. And you don't need any more hose than this because that's all the longer your damn arm is. I see a lot of people that will have like 8 feet of hose hands.
Shit, I missed the middle.
Huh?
I missed the middle
The middle of what?
of the two beams.
Yeah, that's, dude, my arm's not, what part of I'm short did you know?
I'm
a wee little man!
I tried to tell you to stop.
So that's how it's done. You just work the section. You paint from the top down. Don't paint the bottom stuff first. Try to work your way up. Then you're not stuck working through paint. But that's how it goes. Ramon, take us for the next one, sir.
What happened out in the lobby that's all over the floor?
That would be, the machine, they think is missing an O-ring. So it fused massively last night. So, and we were trying to figure out whether to leave it or actually paint it. Or clean up right away. So figured since it's latex paint, leave it.
Yeah, the thicker it is, the more it'll be.
Let him wonder.
Are you zigzagging or starting back on that wall?
It would be a massive waste of your energy to go back to the other wall. Massive waste of your energy.
Well, that's forefront in my mind.
All right, you want to try it?
No.
Huh? I think you do.
No. I would prefer you zigzag.
No, I meant, do you want to try painting?
Oh, hell no.
Fuck you. Hey, check it out. Remember I told you about how you can see the red? You can see 4 foot 7 1/2 inches from something. I'm going to say end, I think.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
you can see the red Sharpie comes right through.
Yep.
It's really hard to paint over red paint with white. It's pretty much impossible. But, yeah.
Does it have something to do with the wavelength of red light?
I have no idea. Ramon, move me, baby. You're going to want to be on the wall side of things as a rule, because if you're shooting that way, you're just going to see a silhouette.
That's good. As long as I'm not, if I'm back against one of the walls, I'm
Your
fine.
primary goal is to not get any paint on the camera. Your secondary,
Right.
like, see all the white dusting on the camera?
Yeah.
See all the paint you got on the camera? See that? There's probably going to be punishment for that.
Well, I don't know why you don't use a waterproof camera. I should have a waterproof camera
I
kit.
don't have one.
I,
I had a waterproof camera, but I lost it in the toilet. Experimenting. Turns out, even a cheap, crappy toilet will actually flush an entire waterproof camera.
nice.
That was bad. That was bad. Hey, Rose!
Yes?
Think you can handle this?
Maybe?
I'm warning you, I make this look easy.
Yeah, it doesn't help. I'm like even shorter than you.
I know. We wouldn't want to disturb you, but it's time to do your job. You have one job.
I thought you were discussing.
I am quite disgusting, but it's time to move the ladder nonetheless. There, Mug.
Yeah.
Both middles.
Huh?
Middle between the beams, the middle between these beams. That's the middle. It's one job.
You're not standing on the top of the ladder. The top of the ladder doesn't need to be in the middle.
The top of the
Where
ladder.
you are about a foot off the ladder.
Don't compensate. It's okay. Hey, Ramon,
Yes.
you want to make this go even faster?
Yeah, I suggested using the rolling scaffolding.
Go get it, I'll try it. But my system has always been just use 2 ladders and leapfrog.
as you have people holding on to both ladders, you're fine. More or less.
I don't know how I
No.
feel about the Rhodes scaffolding. Rose?
I already hate ladders. Jumping
Rose.
between ladders sounds worse.
Could you move the ladder?
Hey, look, it's even in the middle.
Want to see it jump.
Hey Rose, can you grab the hose?
Take a deep breath and maybe 5
That is way off! Oh my god! I can't work under these conditions. What?
Could you imagine what it would smell like in here if it was regular VOC paint?
Oh, we'd be dead.
Oh yeah, we need a new belt for the fan I fixed yesterday.
Didn't you just put a new belt on the fan you fixed yesterday?
The belt we had was new old stock, and apparently it was a little bit on the old side, yeah.
Well, when you go up to,
A little thinner than it used to be.
yeah, when you go to Kendall, stop by Coochie's, or Napa,
Okay.
sort it out. Get one that's the right size this time. It reaches far from this one.
Oh shit, son!
What the fuck bullshit is that?
It's what?
Hey Rose, wanna grab me a mask? What?
That's 3. We're 30% done. I need a moment. There's more. Yeah, that is bullshit.
Well, that's exactly.
Oh,
It's even higher than the step.
I know,
Oh,
it's great, but it's
hell
tricky as
no.
fuck.
How is it? I'll stand right here. It's
Bullshit.
got locks on the wheels.
It'd be great if you had something to hold on to up there. I'm not worried about falling. It's like 3 feet off the floor, but it's just gonna suck. Because you gotta surfboard this shit and there's nothing to stand on up there. If that was twice as wide, I'd be all over it.
But it's not, so no.
Alright.
Bullshit!
That's why I brought you the
Bullshit.
second ladder.
Bullshit! It's bullshit. The ladder is awesome. I can do the ladder. Alright. But I'm gonna take a break and somebody else can paint for a bit. Rose, you're painting!
Need your safety.
Huh? You go get your own damn safety glasses and mask. I'm not getting your girl cooties. I bought safety glasses. We got,
Now you have to.
ew, we got safety glasses. I bought fresh masks for yesterday.
I'm wearing it.
Okay. You got your bandana, so you're cool. You're cool.
Prepared.
You can't have my Tom's Feed Mill hat. That's for people from Coopersville only, because we're the cool kids. And
That is not
e-cig?
true.
Where's my e-cig?
Radio.
Huh? Oh, it's on the radio. Okay.
It was on the floor.
We'll be back. Alright guys, time is 13:03 hours and it's time for viewer mail. We have an envelope from Moose, from Chad. It's a check, because Chad buys really thin envelopes. It is a check for $65 from Chad Dickens. Thank you, Chad, and happy late birthday. Today is Captain Neob's birthday. We want to say hi to Rachel, known affectionately in the IRC as Mattress Kitten. Her name is frequently Captain Neob. You can find her in the Geek Group's IRC, and today is her birthday. Now, what's her email address for the Geek Group?
Mattress Kitten.
mattresskitten@thegeekgroup.org. So I would like... I can't make this shit up. I would like everybody out there to help me give Rachel an awesome birthday present today. Rachel has a thing for feet. So if you could please send her, it doesn't have to be your feet, it can be any feet, but she wants you to email her pictures of feet at mattresskitten@thegeekgroup.org and say hi to Captain Neo from Chris, because she loves feet and wants pictures of feet. So you can just go on like a Google image search and find all the most interesting pictures of feet you can. If it's something particularly interesting, we will do that as today's viewer contest. Send me the picture of the nastiest, dirtiest. It can't be like I don't want like some guy who got his foot stuck in a snowblower or something. It has to be like a legit intact foot. But if it's something with like some really good fungus happening, some like it's all messed up like Corey's feet, or somebody with like gnarled, curled in hobbit feet, like what Steven has. Yeah. You send that in. That's today's contest. Gnarled hobbit feet. You should see. It's really claws would be more accurate to describe what Mr. Bellantini claws. Yeah. Everything on you is big in here. He's Italian with a vengeance. So, any results from the... No, because it hasn't aired yet, so we're going to have to wait a day. Yeah. It's rendering right now. It'll upload today, so you're going to love yesterday's vlog, which you've seen already. Why the hell am I talking about that? Thank you, Chad. That goes to Moose. What? They haven't seen yesterday's vlog. They haven't seen yesterday's vlog yet. I sent it to the blog viewers, but they haven't seen it yet either. It's rendering on my computer right now. See, you're not the only one with fun neuroses. I just try to have the conversations inside my head. What do we got? It's from Guy Gustafson for Doogie to keep his wireless mic running while on the throne. Enjoy your gift. I could ask, but I've learned not to. I don't want to know. There's your mic from Mr. Gustafson. And if you're doing a show from the pot, Doogie talks about pot from the pot, that could be a thing. He's from Colorado. They got a thing for weed there. Because nowhere else in the United States does anybody ever burn a fat one.
You triggered a bad joke in my head.
Really? I thought I did that years ago. And it's just kept on trucking. It's a bottle. I don't know who sent it. Might have been ordered by one of the staff. But we have a bottle of poo-pourri.
Oh.
We were out.
Oh, we were out? So this has been deemed to be a fundamental basic
This
life
is a
support thing
requirement
lab.
for the bathroom that has no exterior vent. Yes.
It's about to have an exterior vent because Doogie and I are working on all the fans on the roof.
I don't think that bathroom ever had
This
one.
is poo-pourri royal flush.
Their commercials are hilarious, but it's an amazing product.
I've never seen one of their commercials, but now I have to check it out.
You have to.
Yeah.
This Before You Go toilet spray is made with a blend of eucalyptus, spearmint, and natural essential oils. This proprietary blend creates a film on the surface of the water, blocking any unpleasant smells before they begin. So it's oil. Couldn't you just put like vegetable oil, like just put a teaspoon of
Except
vegetable
it's oil that catches the poop, and when it catches the poop, it releases the flowery smell.
You of all people should appreciate what it's like to just shit flowers.
My poop doesn't stink. Do you ever notice that your own farts don't smell that bad? Like everybody else's is like, but your own is like, that's not so bad.
Depends on the day.
Yeah. But just like as a rule, it's like, oh, that's
Generally speaking, your mother's farts won't smell to you either.
No.
I beg to differ. Oh.
the level of
Scientifically
it's imagine a 200-meter onion is the layers that is Stephen's childhood and relationship with his mother. And now there's just one more, because this has been a thing since I met you, and somebody's going to write a book about you someday.
Oh.
It may, it may begin with, yeah, because you've got 3 names, you could do that. Like, you two are both set for being like serial killers. Ended up in a lot. Everybody who like kills a president and stuff like that, they always have to have like 3 names, okay, or like some kind of cool name like Sirhan, okay. Like all the big serial killers and mass murderers, they always have like 3 names or some kind of weird name, right? We got Michael Thomas Rick. And so you could just, once you know that, it's like, Michael Thomas Rick shot up a school bus full of orphan nuns. You know, and that's how it begins. But you gotta have the name for it. And yeah, you've got a good serial killer name.
I have no idea what my name is. No idea.
Really? You want to bet on that? Because I used to get it wrong all the time. Hard.
Really?
Yeah.
I do not remember this.
Yeah, because I think I was mixing you up with your dad, because you'd be like, that's my dad. But I could be wrong, but this is either the one I used to think it is or the one it is. I think it's Stephen Joseph Elton. Because I want to call you Giuseppe or something like that. I don't know, it was a while ago. Likes the smell. What the hell is wrong with Sudos? He's a horrible. No, that's not what they mean by essential oils.
What?
I think they're still on the poop.
Well, clearly.
All right, we're going to work now because it's a whole day of fun painting. You do that till it comes out water clear. I would turn it off a second. I would clean off the outside using that water, and then dump out the dingy water that has paint in it, and then run super clean water through it. You're gonna make water a bit messy getting started. Wipe everything down. Here's a handy thing that you can do. That can go right in the water. Yeah, it makes it easier to clean. Let it soak in.
That water is extremely hot.
That won't hurt it.
Huh? Well, yes, I know.
So what time is it exactly? Does anybody know? It is 14:02 hours. Rose, Ramon, and James, AV James, or Video James, have finished. It is done. They rocked out. They painted the ceiling. Jerry was in on this too, but he's down with Jake right now working in surplus. But it's done. So when you come in and look at the ceiling, if you look back here, you see how this is shiny? And if you look back here, see how this is matte? when you walk in the room, so keep an eye out for like the next hour. When you walk in the room, we'll give it at least an hour. And the whole ceiling is matte. There's no shiny. We can pull all the masking. That's the line. Then we can pull the masking, we can pull the tarps, and then we will have to super vacuum the floor. And then we can finish painting the walls, and it's done. And that wall doesn't get painted. We're going to rip out the door. We're going to remove that whole frame and such. And then just gray everywhere, blue for the lower, same as out there. And then we can start moving stuff in. Like, we're that close. There really isn't much painting to do in here because all that's gray already. Are you excited? Get a desk. It's going to be cool. Well, no, it can't. Because everything for the front half of the rooms is going to be the retail shop for the computer lab, surplus, and the art department. The back half of the room is going to be divided between the print room and the administrative offices. So this is the offices. This is going to be the two big giant printers. Now you can have your desk over here, but you're going to be taking care of the retail shop. Your desk is over here. You got to deal with the public. It might be. We'll see. We'll work it out once we get there. Let's get it painted first. FedEx, dude. What you got?
Box.
Oh, that's for me. Cool. I've been expecting that. All right, you guys have fun. We'll be back 16:09 hours, and we're making the transition from that to this, which is quite awesome. It's lovely. Here, I'll get over in a corner so you can see it. But that's your, how's that for a difference, huh? Next step is putting lights in here. Well, painting. Finishing the last of the painting and then putting lights in. Ramon, do you want to take all the tape off? See the tape line? You can see the difference from the pipe, because from the pipe that way is what I did. The pipe that way is what you did, and you left the tape up there.
Somewhere.
Oh, it must have fallen a bit. I stopped at the pipe because I couldn't get past the pipe from over there. But yeah, you got to take all the tape off. Not just the tape you love, the tape you need. Rose is finishing up cleaning on the paint sprayer. We're sending this demon-possessed piece of shit back to Home Depot. Megan's picking things. Don't pick at that. It'll never heal if you keep picking at it. So, that's front offices.
Roll call. Editor asks for roll call.
Yep, same thing.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is kind of fun. Tell them who you are.
Okay. Hi, I'm Lori Lundeberg. I'm Larson Lundeberg's mom.
Okay, and Larson is 15.
15.
And he wandered in today and he wanted to volunteer, and I said, no way unless your mom sees the waiver and signs it.
Right.
What do you think of that waiver, having seen it?
I like it.
Yeah?
I really think I like the fact that you tell it all in the legalese and then you tell it in English.
Yeah, of like,
Basic.
real shop, things are really dangerous, and he'll probably die if he's here for more than a week or two.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So.
And you're like, yeah, I don't really like that one anyway.
No, it's just like.
How many kids you got?
Just two. So,
So you got a spare, you're cool.
I got a spare.
Okay, you're all right.
I'm all good.
But I thought it'd be kind of fun.
I told him when after the Saturday visit that I had with you and checking on this stuff, and I told him, I said, this is a real place. They're not going to play with you. I said, this is like freewheeler on acid. I go, you got to be paying attention, because I said, if you say something stupid, I said, Chris will cuff you upside the head.
Yeah. And on video, I have your permission to smack him upside the head when he does something dumb. See?
Absolutely. And see him in a corner if he needs to. That's fine.
See? That, man. You're like my mom. Firm believer in child abuse. Yes!
That's the old school way. That's how everything was built.
I love that woman. You don't know. The world needs more parents like her who, like, get it. Oh my God. Hey, what the hell? What? He was here. He was really here. And now he's not. There you are. Are you hiding down here? What are you doing? You're masking. Okay. Because I thought you were going to paint the entryway first. Because it's already masked. It's ready to go.
Yeah, I'll do that.
But you just want to come down here and play
I'll
the
just
tape.
finish this.
Okay.
I'll drink.
Okay. I just was like, where the hell did he go? But okay. I trust you, sir. Oh, shit. Whoopee! Hi, big dog. Where's your dad? Huh? Where's your dad? I know where he is. Here, the whole world just needs to adore you a minute. Yeah, Victor! Nobody ever pets him. Uh-oh, here's trouble. What? You need...
I need a list of all the equipment that we have
In the lab? Or for the arts and crafts department?
in the lab. For a packet I'm putting together for my lab.
Get a clipboard. And I'll see you next year. All the equipment, there's an inventory being put together, but that's... All the equipment we have in the lab is hundreds of thousands of things. It's a project, but it's ongoing. Yeah. All the way up a grade. For what? Where?
How do you want the masking here?
No.
This painted?
No.
Here.
This goes
This one
yellow.
stays
Wall.
Okay.
Wall is gray. Door frames are yellow. Doors are red. You can. Here's a good example. Take a look right here.
Okay.
The wall is the main color. Then we go yellow for the frames and then red for the door.
Perfect.
So that's the line.
All right.
And if you can't tell the difference between the wall and the door frame, then just kill yourself. Just kill yourself. What? What are you doing?
Mounting this.
Mounting that?
Yeah.
Why would you mount that?
We put it on the shelf that we have a light.
Yeah, but that's for the old kind of lights.
No, it works with CFLs.
Okay.
I mean, it's 120 volt.
Do you have CFL bulbs that fit it?
No, but we have the light. It fits lights.
Okay.
It works with.
I trust you.
Yeah.
Kind of. A little bit. How's the paint sprayer going?
It's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, it sucks. I have no idea what this thing is. Absolutely no idea. But it excites me. Because it's shiny. I think this is actually a thermos, and it's got an espresso machine built in. Like you can say, I want a venti here. And it's got a pump, it moves fluid, it's got a sucky part, a spurty part, valves. It could be an espresso machine add-on. You ought to see what these things cost. They're not far off from an espresso machine.
Oh, I know.
I'll be back. Whole thing goes. Stop when you hit something not made of wood.
I'm gonna mess up the paints.
Huh? Where?
Paint's already messed up. So.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Suddenly plowing through. Thank you, Marco. Those will be good for
You're welcome. Can you just make sure I get that back when you're done?
Yep.
Even a razor blade scraper. Seems to be working much better.
These are good for
Chris, we have lenses for the galvos downstairs.
Lenses?
I thought there was a lens piece on the front of the galvo.
No, there can be, but I don't have one.
I thought you pulled one out for market at one point.
No? Oh, for the big super duper galvos. Yeah. You don't want those lenses.
Well, right now I'm overshooting the galvo, so I'm trying to figure
That
out.
lens will, maybe. All right, I'll take a look at it. Those lenses are designed to project on a 190-degree field. They're like super duper fisheye. Why, do you have them up and running?
We hooked up the Evadream one today, and it's up and running, and it's overshooting the portal, so I wonder if the lens might correct for that.
A lens wouldn't correct if you're overshooting the portal. You got to turn your numbers down.
I'm actually doing the code.
Because the lens fits in the portal, so if you're overshooting that, you'll just overshoot the lens.
We thought the lens might come further back and hit before it hits where the portal is.
Maybe. I'll take a look.
I'll show you what's going on.
All right.
What? To the part that goes down to the camera.
Huh?
The part that goes down to the camera.
Yeah, paint it. It just, yeah, gray. Gray down to the tape line. Hey.
That's not wood.
That's not wood. That goes.
But that,
It goes. It goes. It goes. You gotta not take this out.
Okay.
And you gotta not take this out. But everything between that line and this line and the steel beam down comes out.
What's the name?
Hey, Steven.
I'm just saying what Mojo does it.
This is like a super extended version. I'm not sure that we
Get a fucking huge. A little bit. Any carpet directly inside the doorway is okay. Any carpet beyond the line extending into the room, don't mess up.
That's it.
James, could you start pulling the wood out, please? It can either go into a trash gaylord or go directly behind the building.
Much of it has holes in it, has nails.
You're not allowed to get any extra holes in you.
Some of them are clean and some of them are not.
I don't know where they disappear to, but they disappear.
Christmas tree.
Wow, this will be great. This will be even better. I didn't know we had one out here.
I have a wick chisel if you prefer.
Wow, this is great. Somebody will walk by and fuck up their fingers.
Who walks by rubbing their shoulder on walls?
You don't take the corner shop.
Yeah.
See? That's how I did that. I got a scar on one side or the other from cutting through a wall.
Oh, wait.
Sorry, turn around.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some life lessons you get permanent reminders.
Hey.
Rip off nails. But what do we do about paint nasty plaster? Because it's ugly all around. I don't know, I think I'm going to leave it like that and paint the plaster and not the bare brick.
Let's go for a Soho feel.
A what now?
I was thinking a little bit more Beirut, but you know.
If that's the aesthetic you want to tell me to work with, I can do this.
Just make it
Then
punk
you
as
flip
fuck.
it down to the left of it.
This reflects poorly on me, but I have no idea where Beirut is.
It's in the Middle East,
Okay.
which is in the part of the world where people have been killing each other for like 3,000 years, 5,000 years.
Part of the world.
Try 8.
Okay, 8,000 years. No! It can only be 5,000 years because one of those groups of people tells me that's all the older the Earth can be.
No, 6.
6,000 now?
Yeah,
Okay.
6,000.
When it hits 7, sell.
The oldest record of war we have is from the Middle East.
Well, duh, and the most recent as well. Right now people are bombing the shit out of Israel. Because that's a new thing, and always ends well. How is Israel not like the #1 country on the list of people you do not fuck with? They built Iskar. This is where like half of the awesomest guns ever come out of Israel. You do not fuck with these people. They've been shit on for like millennia. They give no fucks.
But
I don't know how they don't have a sign every 10 feet. They got a wall around the whole city. I don't know how they don't have a sign every 10 feet that says, just bring it, bitch. Just fucking bring it. We have all the guns and bagels. We got time.
I don't like this one.
Here, let me see it. I got an alternative
There's
plan.
also one under
where's
there.
the only way to
All right, so this is what we'll do.
Because I picked
We're gonna leave this. We're gonna paint this gray. Okay.
cinder block?
The cinder block we're going to paint gray because I want to seal the dust and shit in it, right? It's crazy porous. The wall here, we're going to make into art. The cinder block is to be gray. This is to be blue. The finished, but only to the very finished outer edge, which will be rough all along here. This gets nice clean blue.
So basically just take a roller and make it blue?
Yeah, just roller it. Like that, okay?
We want a post-nuclear war look.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to leave it just like that. We're going to make that gray, we're going to make this blue, and we're going to say, fuck it, it's art. This is my art, and it is dangerous.
Is that the
See, we can get sponsored by Bethesda.
That conduit went somewhere. Oh, it went to this box. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to clean that up with the Dremel because it's really, really short.
Yes, that's a great way to get started.
Blues and screw, man. Glue and screws. Screw you. Something. I don't know. I'd like to have a way to do this with a thin, like just blue, and have like the tore out bits not painted. Would be kind of cool.
That's a lot of tedious.
That's a lot of tedious. This comes right off. It leaves ugly behind, which is just fucking awesome. Here's all kinds of data from back in the 50s.
I mean, we'd leave that. It's impressionist.
You know how you can tell this is from way back in the 50s?
They still use cursive?
Yeah, he knows, he's got actual handwriting. That hasn't existed in 60 years. It's like watching Jerry Van Zyl sign his name. It takes 10 minutes, but it looks like art. It's so calligraphic. Yeah, but not everyone's a good. That's like common everyday handwriting.
Yes.
Yes.
Now
I
you have to
treat
find
my
people to do
grandmother,
that
she
for a
has
living.
to have a cipher.
If you're really cool about it, you'd be able to tell it's a paint background. Right?
There's a line here and a furring strip. If we take this, because this is the line where the drywall, this is the edge of the next piece of drywall, we can take this whole piece out.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
Here. You did a horrible job. You hold it.
Okay.
Like drifting down.
What's your track record? I thought you were leading.
Alright, let's clean up the mess now. Steven, this board goes.
Take the board that we have.
Board. You know what a board is?
No.
It's an Irish bird.
Learn something new every day.
Listen to an Irish guy say the word bird. Now you've got like a muted Pollock. You know who Jackson Pollock is?
The name rings a bell.
He invented bukkake.
I doubt
He
that.
did. He invented bukkake.
I want to do something.
Well, the American version of it anyway. What?
I want something cool with this pants.
We're going to.
Yes. I want things
What doesn't want to come off?
Take this out. This edging shit. Along here. Take it out. And we're going to have to take the metal bits off.
Liquid nail.
I want to know what's behind that piece of metal.
What piece of outside?
Alright, take these pieces of metal off. Get that off.
Big flat screwdriver.
Jay! That's what mess with.
And a pair of pliers.
Could you please help them take off metal panels or something? Thank you.
That's what the screwdriver is for.
Yes. Can you please, like, sweep up the big pieces before he tries to vacuum golf ball size chunks into that? Time is 21:08 hours. Geek Group Flight Club meeting, July 10th. Happy birthday, John. Let's see if the damn thing will fly today. You'll notice it's all repaired after the last crash. We've got Snooky keeping an eye on things, the vicious attack dog. All right. The goal is more than 20 seconds, preferably lands in one piece. Here we go. Jesus, that's a lot of plane. Now do you see what I meant by the next one's bigger?
Yeah. I'm afraid to put mine in the air.
Why?
In the height? That's pretty
I'm not gonna do any crazy shit with this. I'm still kind of scared of it.
I'm not saying I'm gonna do crazy shit with it. It's one of the things I get too close, I lose a wing.
Near as snappy in my corners as quick, does it?
I do need about the entire field plane.
Well, I should have got a stop.
Yeah, that's a lot of plane. That's a cute little thing. Have fun, man.
Just try to land it away from us.
I think I broke my 20 seconds.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, get in the truck. Let's go. Go. Come on. Come on, get in the truck.
Alright, I'm going to try to land it. I ran out of runway. I'm going to go around. This does not turn on a dime. It's like flying a bus compared to the micros. Oh! I ain't doing that again, don't worry. Yeah! Yeah! We're on the ground in one piece. First time I ever did that with a big plane. That's cool. It's like flying a bus, man. It's bloody huge. The plane took off, the plane landed, the plane is whole.
How long is your battery life?
I don't know. I didn't even set the timer.
So will the brain just shut it off when it gets down?
No, it'll warn it. I'm not even trying to sail or nothing. I'm just motoring easy. I'm coasting now. Make a little loop for you. God, look at those wings flex.
There's a reason why that carbon fiber's in the middle.
Yeah. What the hell am I doing?
Keep it from breaking in half.
Yeah, the carbon fiber keeps doing some break. It's just a standard wing spar, nothing special. Any plane that can pass you without the motor on and you can hear it.
All I saw was like this big, gigantic thing flying towards my little plane. I was like, I don't have a small bird still now. Falcon coming right towards it.
It's so weird that it flies a lot more like a real plane than a model plane. Like, I'm used to the micros, which are instant twitchy little beasties. Let's not do that.
I guess that's the reason why the biggest version has full control.
Yeah, ailerons would be really handy right about now.
But now you know when you need them. You know when to use them.
I can barely fly this one. It's so much damn plane.
Just need a bigger field.
I definitely need a bigger field. How's that for a shot, bro? Hey, Enos. I got a real plane. I even landed it once.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You bring quad with you today?
Bring what?
Bring your quad with you today?
No, I didn't. Why? What do you got?
The
Hang on,
FPV.
hang on a second.
Oh my god, that was perfect.
Oh, you can't use it. The FAA.
Did no one else see that?
As long as it's in line of sight, it's legal.
What the fuck point is FPV if it's in line of sight?
So, this is the, uh-oh.
Oh, that's a little crooked. My nose is, my angle and my dangle's a little, oh, sorry. My angle and my dangle's a little bit. So what do you, oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of those being built lately.
It's ghetto, but it works.
Yeah?
Oculus Rift.
Does it fly? Or do you need a quad to put it on?
I need a quad to put it on.
I didn't bring my quad.
Yeah.
You can put it on here and I'll take you for a ride if you want.
If
If it'll fit. Understand, I can guarantee you I can get it in the air.
This will make you nose heavy as fuck.
Oh, then let's not do that because I can barely fly this truck as it is.
Well, we're about there.
I can guarantee I can put it in the air. Whether or not it comes down intact, I make no promises.
Yeah, this is...
I've had this in the air twice. Well, 3 times. Twice I've landed it-ish. That last landing was a little icky. But
You learning to flare?
I'm learning to flare. Me and Pink Floyd, we're learning to fly. But this thing drives like a bus.
Well, yeah, you're used to the little thing that you can turn on a dime. This
Yeah.
thing is more plane-like.
Yeah, I'm learning about all sorts of fun things. Like, hey, this stalls like a bitch.
Well, you don't have the
No, that doesn't. I didn't buy the ready to fly version or the bind and fly version. I bought the plug and play, fuck around with it.
the AS3X or whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't have the AS3X stuff because I just put a cheap radio in.
I've got.
Knowing what I know now, never buying the cheap radio again.
I've got one of the cheap radios that have the gyros in them. If you want to play with that.
Yeah, you fly orange stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I figured 3-channel. How hard can it be?
You're only flying 3-channel with that?
That's only 3-channel. I've got nothing on the wings.
Calm down.
You're out of battery.
I know. I'm trying to get it down without killing it. You missed it, like, as soon as you landed yours, mine did the same. Just instant, like yours flipped up, mine flipped up. Beautiful.
Well, you know, you get this one if you keep it nice and flat like that. There you go. Your porpoise. The trick is not the porpoise.
Yeah, the trick is to you gotta time it. You know what I need? Flaps! Flaps would be really fucking cool right about now.
You've only got a 3-channel receiver in there?
Yeah, no, I got a 4-channel receiver in it, but I've only got 3 on it. I keep popping my top off every time I land, which tells me I'm landing too hard.
What happened to the other Radian you were talking about off of Craigslist?
Oh, I still got it. In fact, you could put that in the air. It'd need a little bit of mojo, but I've got all the parts. You can swap out a servo.
I've got a servo.
I've got a servo for it.
Oh, okay.
I got a brain for it, I got a servo for it. We got to solder 2 wires and put a battery in it. It's just that it does that weirds me out.
What, that you can get it to wag its tail?
That it has resonance.
Yeah.
It's big enough to have resonance. That, it's just weird. Turns out with the motor a little crooked, doesn't matter if you're not using the damn motor.
Right? the motor was crooked to begin with, wasn't it?
No.
Are we standing in the fire ant piles?
Are we standing in the what?
Fire ant piles.
No, we don't
No.
have fire ants here.
Oh, we don't?
No, this is Michigan. We don't get fire ants.
It's amazing.
Well, no, we get mosquitoes like you never seen.
Well,
We've
unless
got
he's been-
mosquitoes here big enough they require a flight plan.
It's not as bad as
I'd live next to a
Minnesota.
Well, yeah.
I live next to a swamp.
That's really not a nice way to refer to South Carolina.
They're not that bad, but they
Aim for the ground. It's kind of hard to not hit the ground. I'm really good at hitting the ground. That,
You know how you have a glide slope?
yeah.
You don't pull up.
The glide slope in this is a lot more than what I'm experiencing.
Okay.
I'm used to things like the Piper Cherokee, which has a glide slope slightly better than a well-thrown freight. And oh yeah, what do
Well,
I
you
normally
fly
fly? Helicopters, which have the glide slope of a poorly thrown brick. And this thing is just, it's not gonna touch the ground. Oh no, we can touch the ground at the far end of the field.
So,
Oh, I think it's giving me a low battery.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yep, that's low battery. Turn it off.
All right.
And I'm only at half throttle.
All right, we're back.
oh,
We're back in the air with Enos.
when we lost the,
Did you ever find it?
no,
Did you get back? Oh man, I had hope.
well,
It's so weird.
what we were running into
What?
wasn't a thermal, it was ridge lift off the ridge line over here.
Oh, because you're coming out of the river valley.
Because the wind was coming from that direction.
Yeah. All right, Enos, teach me.
Good. Keep her nose down a little bit more.
Brian!
Not that much.
Jesus.
Brian's like, wow, that's a really fuck.
Anything for the shot.
I hit Kidwell in the hand once with a helicopter.
Fuck.
He was like, I'm getting a shot, I'm getting a shot. I was like, you're gonna get a head injury if you don't fucking move. I hit him with a big one too. I hit him with the 120 SR.
How many RPMs those spin at?
Oh, it was a little one. It's a little 4-channel one, but it was big enough to scare the shit out of him pretty good.
All right.
Up is up,
Yeah,
down
you
is
need to
down.
push your wing in.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
At 120, 120 millimeters?
Yeah, yeah.
At how many RPM?
A couple hundred. It's a 4-channel fixed pitch. It's a little wappa-da helicopter. You do that with one of the brushless ones, you're getting stitches. I carved up the back of my shoulder.
Yeah, do it right
Probably
to your
not
face.
the best way to do that. Because I just was like, oh.
How'd you carve up your shoulder, Chris?
Safety first, kids. You want to toss it or you want me to?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. All right, Enos, I'm going to go out, fly a pattern, come back, and you're going to teach me how to land, okay?
All right.
I don't like this landing practice shit. I like 2 mistakes high.
Yeah.
I am half a mistake high. It turned. Ooh, I got it. I'm flying. I'm flying. I'm flying. I'm looking at wing oscillation bullshit.
So you need to get yourself a carbon rod.
It's got one.
You just lost your windshield.
Did I lose my canopy?
Your canopy, yeah. No, you lost your prop.
Oh shit! I have no prop! Alright, I'm just gonna circle here and burn up some speed.
I'll catch it if you bring it at me.
Yeah?
Yeah. Or you can just stick it in the ground.
I'm trying to really hard to not stick it in the ground.
So if you aim for the ground, and have a nice
And
arc.
then,
No, you stalled and you dropped because you didn't
Yeah,
have enough
yeah.
air going over. So if you come in and you nose down and keep a constant attitude, you can go at speed.
okay.
That's why it's got the belly plastic on there.
So you can land, you don't have to get rid of all your speed and then fall. You can,
You want to flare out when
but just a little bit.
when your tail can touch the ground and your nose can't.
That's the point, and
That's
you
the
want to
point.
flare up. Okay.
That's why it's got plastic on the back there.
Where the fuck did my propeller fly? Whoa, the whole thing's gone.
What whole thing?
The, like,
Yeah.
the whole deal.
Yeah, that's... Did it snap or did it spin?
I think it spun. I think it spun, because that's a chamfered edge. Everything here looks... That makes fun sounds. You be cool. I'll be back. I can leave that there, right? You don't mind if I park here for a minute, right? That's cool. All right, we're looking for a propeller. Yeah, propeller. You're looking for a little white nose cone and a propeller. So we lost the prop and the spinner. They should stick out like a sore thumb in the grass. Fuck you, Enos. Positive waves, man. Positive. You know I still got a helicopter and a tree over here, probably.
Huh?
Yeah, remember the one, the pirouette?
Right here.
Yeah, here.
Hey, your props are so attached.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You just spun the whole thing right now.
Where's the nut?
There's a nut.
Where's the nut?
There's the prop. What's going to be near it? Okay, now we're looking for something slightly more difficult to find.
Yeah.
A very tiny, shiny piece of metal. We're looking for a nut.
It came off before it came off the plane. So it's
There's
not
no-
going to be anywhere near
there's
here.
nowhere-
It's gonna be
there's no
between
way
here
we
and
find it.
there.
Huh?
It's going to be between here and where I tossed it.
We're not going to find that.
Oh,
Well, that's it for flying the Radian today. But we had a prop off landing. Plane's, I got all my pieces. Plane's flyable.
yeah.
It's a $2 fix. No, because it's an airplane part. It's a $10 fix. So that nut's special. It's flight rated.
Yeah, you gotta drill it and safety wire it next time.
Oh yeah. That's your problem, right?
Yeah,
there.
bolt depot.
If I'd have had a Bolt Depot nut on there, it'd have been. Why don't the fuck
we
you
can
put a
do-
nylock nut on there?
Because they want it to come off.
No.
You want it to come off, so if you hit something, it doesn't break shit too much. Finding your weakest link. So
The plane's made out of fucking styrofoam. How many weak links do you want?
So what we can do?
Watch that wing.
Yeah.
No, your seam's out.
I know. That's why
Here,
I'm not
take
swinging
that.
it around too much.
I'm gonna push.
Yeah, there's a nut that goes right on top of that.
Well, that'll be easy to buy.
Yeah, not easy to get to though.
No, the front of the spinner comes off. I had to learn that to clean the dirt out of it.
Oh, okay.
To see that?
Yeah, not the first time.
You make nose poop because it just and it extrudes right into there. So here, let's unplug the battery.
No, keep it plugged in.
Why?
We're going to do some landing tests. You're going to control it. I'm going to throw it.
Oh, you're a dick.
Yes, I am. It's the same way I learned how.
Oh, fuck. All right, this is going to make for some expensive and yet very fun video.
No, because I'm not going to throw it real hard or real fast. So.
Can we go into the wind at least?
Yeah.
Can we?
Yeah, that's
can we?
probably a better.
All right, here. I'm going to go out this way. No, I'm going to. Actually, it's easier from tail end. All right.
Yeah. Ready?
When you're ready.
All right. Pull back. There you go.
Let's go into the wind.
You're
That's
not always
the
going
wind.
to be into the wind.
That's the wind.
And you just did it without even fucking thinking about it.
Shut the fuck up.
So you can do it again.
Your theory is sound. Yet, kind of terrifying. You know what the difference is in mindset between you and me on this? I have to pay for the plane!
It's foam. It's easy to fix.
There is that, and I brought glue with me.
There you go.
I'm learning that lesson.
You got your flight kit ready.
I got glue and an activator. Check your wings.
Yeah, they're good.
All right.
Ready? All right. Just keep it flat. There you go. Oh, nope.
All right. It's down!
That's good. That's good.
Let's go this way.
Yep.
All right.
Because the other way's a fence.
Run that way and see if my e-cig is sitting in the grass where we started, or if it's in my car.
So, do you know what the other way of launching this is? Instead of hand launch or having a motor on it?
No, what?
High start.
So, oh, is that where they tow them up?
No, that's a tow start.
Okay.
But for a park like this,
Yeah.
you get a 50-yard long piece of silicone hosing, silicone hosing.
Yeah.
That has like a 4-to-1 stretch ratio.
Okay.
You have a hook.
And
or a
slingshot
circle.
the fucking thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called a high start. Or a winch, well, you can do a winch start too, or a scooter start, or...
Have Buddy toss it out of the top of the car.
Close to a scooter start, you have a string attached here with a release, a
Okay.
servo release. String goes down to a guy on a scooter. He just goes.
All right, let's try it again.
All right, let's do it.
Box. Box. I was making an approach to your box. Find it?
Not going back to the car.
Huh?
You haven't gone back to the car this entire time.
No, but I might have left it in the car.
No. It's on the ground out here. Earlier.
Okay.
You can see the torque twist.
Holy shit. It's got a lot of motor.
Which direction? Your choice.
Oh,
yeah, good.
surprise me.
To the tree. Fuck. Yeah, we'll head that way.
Okay. Ah! I had no flare. I pulled, nothing happened. Which is kind of weird.
Because you were coming up to stall.
Okay.
And that's when you pulled back.
It's weird that it turns like it's into the wind, and I'm like, I keep hitting the aileron, and there is none.
There's a tip stall.
What's a tip stall?
When you have your aileron, well, it's not happening here, but when you have your ailerons and you, or your rudder, and you start turning,
yeah,
and it drops a wing. When you're coming up to, okay, when you're coming up and you stall, and when your wingtips drop,
yeah,
because you're losing lift on one side more than the other,
yeah,
That's called a tip stall.
Okay.
That's how your prop came off, you know?
What?
By spinning it up like that. If you spin it up too quick, it should take about 3 seconds to get to mid-throttle. Otherwise, you can run the nut off.
You found it.
Where was it? In the grass.
Oh, you want a cookie? Kick me! Ah!
That was better than straight nose in.
But like I'm not trying to flare it. I'm just trying to.
You got to cancel your porpoise when you start going up like that. Once you come up,
You nose it down a bit.
right.
But I was like, I'm coming in. I'm like, okay, a little up, and then.
Wait to flare
till the tail can touch the ground.
Right.
You try to land it like a tail drag.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking is I want to land it like a tail drag. You're getting a pretty good crinkle in my nose.
Make sure you had no e-juice when you came here, right?
I do. It just looks empty.
Getting a crinkle? Oh, yeah, a little bit. But that's easy to fix.
Oh, totally. It's all right. I got a spare fuselage.
What?
My first flight was 20 seconds and the wings exploded out the top of the plane. Speaking of which, nudge them in a bit. So a fuselage is $18.
There you go.
I have one in a very big box.
It's the same price for the fuse for a Radian, the little UMX Radian.
Yeah?
Yeah. So get the big one. They're more fun.
Die. Jesus. I've got like 3 flavors of Lyme disease left, just so you know. All right.
Back into the wind.
I got this.
All right. There you go. You're leveling off a little bit better.
That was ugly, but it worked. What I'm trying to do is nose down to about here, and then flare, and like I'm trying to touch the tail wheel. Yeah. Is what I'm trying to do. Just. I'm going to stand here on the line.
I'm going to throw it back at you.
Okay.
Listen here. Thank you. Should I throw it that way? Get Brian.
Try to hit Brian.
Again?
I'm down with that. He lives for abuse.
I do. I'm a glutton for punishment.
That's bad. That's really bad. That's really bad.
Why is that bad? Keep it in flat. There you go. Don't flare. Just let it right out. Done.
I was doing this.
Just easing into it.
It wasn't like, whoa! It was just.
You can watch the tail shudder a little bit.
Shudder?
A little bit, yeah.
Boundary layer?
Yep.
Okay.
That's kind of what you're looking for.
Not for nothing, but I'm really comfortable flying in ground effect with helicopters, not so much with planes. Ground effect and planes are 2 things I've never dealt with before. I'm going to stand right here.
Back at you.
This should put me almost directly upwind of you.
Right exactly where you want to be. Can I discus launch this?
No, it's totally fine. You do fine.
You good?
Should be fine with yours.
Hands up.
That's the shot of the day.
There you go.
That was weird as hell. It's just turning. And I don't have really any rudder to work with because there's no prop. Beware the vicious attack dog. I keep landing like this and it might be. Where are you going? All right. Oh, I got this.
So what you do, Chris, is we just take it downtown, throw it off the highest boat, and try to get to the lab.
I'm like this high off the ground. I punch it, and we're up.
Nose down just a little bit.
I'm this high off the ground. I'm not nosing down shit when I'm 4 inches off the ground. Because then I get to experience the ground loop. That was a term I learned early on. Ground loop.
Cartwheel.
Yeah.
That's
The hardest part with this thing is keeping it flat in roll. because you drop a wing.
Your dihedral helps.
Keep the polyhedral. Polyhedral. Because the wingtips go up. Polyhedral.
Is there heat coming off from the center?
Not really.
Then it's dihedral.
No, it's dihedral if it comes up from the middle, like a Corsair. This is polyhedral. This is a polyhedral.
You know what we need?
I'm not some fucking flight genius. I just read the book.
There's two. Well, there's what the hobby world says, and then there's what.
Oh, okay. I understand.
There,
Same
die
thing with
is two. Two. Right?
No, come on. Oh, bastard!
Amen from the south.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not throwing that one.
Just throw it straight.
Ain't
It's
got
like throwing a big dart.
Wings.
Yep. Besides, you got better room than I do.
It doesn't take shit. I drive a desk all day.
You got some built-up stuff.
Ah, shit! I have no ups. I have no ups. Did we fuck up trim or something? That was weird. I'm seeing my elevator go up. Oh, sorry. Fair point. Does that look like it should?
Did you fill the front with dirt?
No, I moved the battery back. I stuffed the battery down in there a bit.
So where's the center of gravity supposed to be on this, Chris?
2.4 inches from the leading edge of the wing. So we just made it really, really tail heavy when I stuffed the battery back. And still tail heavy when you move the battery all the way forward. Oh, that's better. That'll work. All right, let's see if there's a difference.
This already does have carbon in it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Better carbon.
There's a fucking 3/8 carbon bar going down the middle of the thing.
Alright, let's see what goes on.
Where do you want to go?
Oh.
Alright.
That looks better.
That's way better. No, it doesn't. No, it isn't.
The battery shifted back on through it.
Ah!
Shifted forward, huh?
I think I'm going to stick to flying it. Because half of the landings we've done here tonight, I'd have pulled out of and gone around.
Did you get your bumper strap back where it needs to be?
Yeah, it popped off the thing. But we flew. I have all the parts of my plane. It is reasonably intact. And it has become a thing. Every time I fly this plane, I have to replace a part. The first time, I had to replace the magnet. I lost the magnet kind of thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm using one of the golden ones. The second time, I got to replace. Where's the spinner?
In your pocket.
In your pocket? Okay. How do you not have something that flies?
I'm busy playing with the kids this week.
Oh, okay.
And the week before.
I was like, you got more shit that flies than I do. So you guys have fun. It flew. Big Radian success. This is the regular Radian. First successful Flugtag. This is the Radian. You guys have fun. I'm Chris Boden. You're not. That's today's Captain's Blog. You've been here for the past 4 years, 3 out of the 4 years. You've watched thousands of episodes of my blog. You've heard me give the speech on the camera instructions.
Well, yeah, but I haven't gotten used to paying attention.
All right, let's start walking towards the cars. Because I've stopped moving now, and I'm getting here. Here.
Just zip tie it to Oliver's head. You can find out what it's like to be tall.
Oh wow, this is like acid on Sunday.
Yeah, put that on a plane with an OSD.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's how much did this cost you?
$80 in total.
For everything I'm holding, $80.
Yeah.
And everything you're holding?
Yeah, all together.
Wow. This is some Hobby King bullshit happening here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to wait 3 weeks for it to get here, but.
Were you buying out of the UK warehouse or something?
No, the Hong Kong. So if we put that on a plane.
Something just occurred to me. I'm walking.
Yeah.
And what I'm seeing isn't what I'm And he knows there's a dick, and he'll just stop and be like, be like, hey guys, watch this.
Start floating over this way.
Being a dick and
time
like,
my steps with your steps. Yeah, it's a ghetto setup with the wire right now, but
see, if you're hardcore,
this is what I was wrapping up before I came over here.
You put this on and then just put a camera on the windshield of your bike.
No, the next step is to get another one of those. Okay, I lied. That screen there is $25.
So I got a question for you. This is the thing I've been wondering. There's like 3 or 4 different frequency bands for the video stuff, right?
Well, you're a ham, so you got
another one. Okay, so if I go out, spend a couple bucks, because none of this shit's terribly expensive. If I spend a couple bucks and I buy receivers that'll do all the frequencies that most people are doing, like the 2.4 and 5.8 and all that jazz.
This one does 900 and 1.2.
Doesn't matter. Let's say I buy a radio for each.
Yep.
Can I watch, if I have a ground station, can I watch your plane like that?
Yes.
And you don't know I'm there?
Yeah.
So how do I make a scanner that'll go through the frequencies, and when one pops up, it's just like a video scanner, just like there's audio scanners, but one for video.
Right.
So, ooh, lightning bug. Hi, firefly. But, because I think that'd be cool as hell to just have
These
that.
have a serial port.
Okay.
So you can control what channel they're on.
So you could do it like an SDR type setup almost, and have a computer feeding that.
Rolling through each channel.
Shit, you don't even need that.
Because when people come on, they pick a channel, they lock to it, they fly.
Right.
It's not like the controls with the Spectrum stuff where it's frequency hopping shit.
Yeah, it's.
Because I think it'd be really fucking cool.
I've thought
as FPV becomes more popular, because they've got ranges of miles for some of this stuff. Especially if you've got a base station. Yeah, if you've got a base station set up. And you've got some dude flying a plane 2 miles away, and you got a big base station, and I'm not talking like their little field areas, but like bolted to the roof of the lab, 20 foot in the air, a for real antenna.
The noise level above the tree line at the lab is shitty.
Okay, it's shitty, but it's what I got, so why the fuck not? And I would like to build that, and that's the kind of thing that I think the most expensive part would be a laptop. We got those.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a couple $100, and you could have a really cool scanning. That could be badass.
Oh my god.
I thought about sending you. You know those little SDRs,
Oh, they're really bad tonight.
$7 SDRs that you can get off Amazon.
I have not seen these yet.
Little software-defined receiver.
The RTL ones?
What's that?
The RTL?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Are
got
you
2 of
really
those.
holding it on top? Are you really holding? You were giving him shit about not knowing about the camera.
I'm getting attacked here.
I don't. You're fucking. Who was just on about, gay man from the south? I can run faster than anybody, but you can outrun a mosquito, even with that hair.
Problem is, there's more mosquitoes that way.
No, that hair just gives them vertical stabilization.
Yeah, okay. I can't give him shit. He's got a mohawk, and that's a thing. You guys have fun. That's today's Captain's Blog. I'm Chris Boden. You're not.